So this is me coming back from my morning workout. I make that sound like I do this every day. I haven't done this in about 4 months, maybe 5 months. Every time I work out, I feel like a monster. I feel like a beast. I feel like I could take over the world. I literally feel amazing whenever I work out, and I know that about myself. But it's months on end that I can get myself out the door. The past week, this is, I'll tell you this piece. This past week, I've been so ready. I've worked on my mind for a few weeks now, about 2 months now, to work out, to start working out again, to start walking. And I had such, what's the word I'm looking for? Such, like a no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a resistance. I had such a resistance to doing it. Like, I don't want to, almost like even like an anger. Like, I don't want to. Why don't you want to? And I'm aware of the areas of myself and my life that I self-sabotage. And that's one area. And I'll tell you one thing, it comes from a place when we don't give ourselves what's good for us. It's the same as when we don't do that for our children. When you don't give your children what's good for them, you're being an abusive parent. You are. If you're just giving your kids TV screen time and, just eating whatever they want and no structure to their day and just completely, just like whatever makes you happy, sweetheart, that kind of thing, you're abusive. You're being abusive. You're not doing your child a service. You're creating a person in this world that's going to have a very, very hard time getting around. It's going to have a very hard time getting by. It's going to be a child that's going to have a hard time understanding that life is not going to always cater to them and things are not always going to be yummy and just so and cozy. Right? And kids, from a very young age, we discipline them to do things they don't like to do, but that are healthy for them, that are important for them to do. We train them from when they're very little to do that. They don't want to do that, but we teach them to do the things that they don't want to do, that are beneficial for their health, for their well-being, for their life. And when it comes to us, somehow that's like, no, I only do things that are fun. I only do things that are tasty. I only do things that are cozy. I only do things that are within comfort zone. And I have to tell you, it is a struggle, and the struggle is real, to do the things that are good for us adults, for you, the things that are healthy, and you know exactly what's good for you. You know exactly what you need. You know what you need. Deep down, you know what you need. Okay, you could be, you're lying to yourself. I don't have the time. I have all these things to do and all this stuff. But bottom line, girlfriend or guy friend, you know that if it would be something that you really, really wanted, you would make the time for it. The fact that you're not making the time for yourself means that you don't really want to take care of yourself. You don't see the advantage. You don't see the worth in investing in yourself. When you invest in something, when you invest in someone, you see the potential there. You see the worth there. If you're not doing it with yourself, or if we're not doing it with ourselves, we are suffering from lack of self-love and self-esteem and self-care. And when that lacks, and when we're lacking in that department, forget about it. Every other thing in your life will be a direct outcome of that lack. You'll see it. You'll see it show up in every single area of your life, that lack. When you're not taking care of yourself, you don't see the worth in yourself, to invest in yourself, to invest time, to invest money, to invest effort, to do things that you don't feel like doing, and do them anyway because you know they're good for you and they're healthy for you, because maybe in the short term it's not fun, but later it'll make you feel better, clear-minded. Whatever it is that you're doing, lose weight, let go of unhealthy relationships and unhealthy habits. You know, there's my rabbi, and I'm going to end with this. He said a really, really smart mashal analogy. He said that when they want to hunt for monkeys, how do they do it? Monkeys love salt. So they take a chunk of salt and they stick it into a tree. They make a hole in the tree and they stick it into the tree. And then the monkey smells the salt, runs for the tree, grabs the salt inside of the tree and holds on to it. Holds on to that chunk of salt. And all they have to do is just come and pick him up, the hunters. That's all they have to do, because when he sees them coming, when he sees the hunters coming, when he sees that he's about to go down, they're about to take him away from his family, everything that he knows, he still holds on to that salt. So, and then they just come and pick him up and put him in a cage. They don't have to work very hard. The point I want to make is, look at the cute kid. The point I want to make is that there are these things in our life. These are our chunks of salt. The things that you are holding on to that you know are causing your demise. You know they're bringing you down. The addictions, the habits, the bad people in your life, the cycles, the loops that you're stuck in. Every loop can be broken. In order to have gotten into this loop, you have had to have started somewhere. And loops get created by just the same actions over and over again. Same actions every day. You wake up on the same side, you brush your teeth, you have your cup of coffee, you get dressed, you go to work. It's the same loop every single day. In order to come out of loops, you have to break a loop. You have to do something you don't normally do. You have to, like Gedalia says, shock the system. You have to shock your system. So go out to war for yourself, because this is one life that we get to live here. Okay? And time is ticking. So go out to war for yourself. You don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Get up, go. Do it anyway. You're holding on to that chunk of salt, that thing in your life that is causing so much destruction, that is causing so much heartache, that is causing so much, is slowing you down so much. Let go of that chunk of salt. Let go of that thing. Slowly but surely let go of it. Or at one shot, let go of it. But let go of it. Because, we didn't come into this world to shoot ourselves in the foot. We didn't come into this world to have a mediocre life. We came into this world with a lot of strength, talents, gifts. And us being Jews, we have a higher calling. And we all have to face our demons. We all have to face the monsters. We all need to face the addictions. We all need to face the bad habits. We all do. But remember that a little small action, a small tiny action today, right now, get yourself out of bed. Go do something that you don't normally do. Drink something you don't normally drink. A healthy drink, okay? Do something. Be someone for someone today. Go do something different. Shock your system. You'll see. It'll help you come out of that loop, and new things will start for you. Here's to day one. Let's hope this continues. We will. We're not hoping. It will continue. Have a great day, guys.